Hey guys, Mamie98 here, and welcome to my fifth live stream. And pretty much, right now, currently, it's snowing where I live. And would you like to see it? It's gonna be cool. Open up the curtains and check it out, guys. Sorry, let me do that again. Check it out, guys. It's snowing out there. And pretty much I just got home from work, so I'm just kind of chilling. Oop, that's cold. Chilling in my apartment, and pretty much this video is gonna be about memories of snow days, since it's the appropriate weather to talk about. um, Growing up, I was adopted, so I didn't really understand what snow days were probably for 2 years, and then after I was adopted, I used to live in Michigan, and pretty much Michigan knew no limits as far as snow. So growing up, when my brothers and I would go to school, pretty much what would happen was we got dressed for school, and we put on our snow boots, our snow covers. I don't know what they're really called. Our snow pants and boots, and our winter jackets and hats, scarves, the works. And if you were lucky, you wouldn't fall off the front porch because you slid on the ice walking down to the bus. Yeah, it was actually really fun. I remember going out, going playing in the snow, throwing snowballs, having snowball fights, building snowmen, and sledding. That was definitely the number one tradition in my family. Was pretty much we would all gather with our family members and with our other family members actually, and go sledding down this really big hill, which no longer actually is allowed to be sled on because I guess it's far too dangerous now. But pretty much we used to go sledding down that hill. I remember about 3 years old. I'm holding on. My mom's sitting on the tube. I'm holding on to it for dear life, and I'm just like pretty much like burrowing myself into her body, pretty much hugging onto her, and she actually fell off the tube with me on her. That was actually really funny. Um, I remember back in Michigan, there was this field trip to the ice skating rink, and I used to hold on to the wall, so that was pretty fun. Um, about 2004, my family and I actually packed up our stuff, and we moved to Indiana, and we lived at a campground for most of our lives, and pretty much at the campground, there was kind of a little bit to do. We still had snowball fights. We still built snowmen, and we kind of went sledding a little, but not a lot. I remember we had this pond in the back of the campground, and every time it froze over, we would just go sort of ice skating. We didn't actually have the skates to do that, but pretty much it's sliding across the ice and trying not to fall on your butt. Because who wants to do that, right? I do remember my brothers doing this history project in the middle of one of the winters, but it was called Norse the Viking or something like that, and there were some shots that were taken at the campground at their friend's house, and I remember just watching it and endlessly laughing my butt off. It's kind of cheesy. It's pretty funny. I don't have that video anymore. So yeah, I'd probably say my favorite part about snow days in school was you either had a 2 hour delay, which means a shorter school day, or school is closed completely, which, I'm not exactly sure how well snow days are going to work since coronavirus and most people are doing online schooling with their kids. But I remember sometimes getting up for school and it's like my mom or my dad's like, Carissa, it's not school day. It's not school day. I'm like, what? It's like school called. It's closed. I'm like, I got up for nothing? Seriously? So I stomp up back I stomp up the stairs and I go right back to bed. And then I wake up like around 10 o'clock or so. Probably the best part about having school closed was I sometimes had like a lot of homework. So I did do my homework. I didn't say I did correctly. I just did my homework. Um, I remember at one point the ceiling at the campground actually caved in, and there was like insulation everywhere, like in the kitchen and the living room. So most of our entertainment pretty much happened in the lobby of our campground. So the lobby was closed for a while. We didn't have any business coming in anyways. So our lobby was our living room for a while until we got everything remodeled. And one of the days I woke up and I got ready for school and my mom would say, hey, a it's a 2 hour delay. I'm like, seriously? Okay. So I just stayed up for the rest of the time being and watched cartoons. I remember one time school was closed for like actually a week and a half straight. I got so bored. I'm like, I'm so bored. I don't want to go. It's like, I like not being in school, but now I'm so bored that I want to do my homework. That's how bored I got. So I did my homework, and then it's like, well, what else should I do? Because it was too cold to go outside, and not a lot really too much to watch on TV. I know I watched like a lot of SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, but it was just still so boring. I know I get on the games a few times, but then the games just start getting boring. Thank you, Chewbacca, for the news update. Thank you. Pay no mind, my friend is actually here. We both worked and we both got off at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So, yeah, now my memories consist of every time a little bit of snow, people are kind of in a panic, like, oh my goodness, we gotta buy the whole store out because it's snowing. It's not as scary as it is, people. Snow is sometimes frightful, but you can't be afraid of it too much. Final thing I remember is I got called out to this daycare center when I was, or this daycare facility when I worked for a daycare system. I went up 30. I went to Bloomington for 446. I went towards Bloomington, but going towards Lake Monroe from the campground. If that kind of makes sense to you guys. Oh, hi to viewers. Hello. um, Pretty much what had happened was I thought I could go as fast as the other cars in front of me and turn sharp. Nope, I was wrong. I swerved and I pretty much hope you're having fun talking about snow days. I love you too, DG Outdoors. Um, Pretty much what had happened was I swerved and I kind of did a little jiggy jaggy, I guess, if you want to understand that. Pretty much I hit the backside of my car going on the way to work, so I was pretty much driving carefully on the way, the rest of the way to my job site, and I immediately called my dad. I'm like, Dad, I swerved the car. The car swerved out of control, but luckily I got out of the snow. And yeah, snow days had its up and downs, and well, I kind of like snow days sometimes, but I'm more of a spring or a fall person. Not too hot, not too cold. I like in between. Um, But yeah, I hope you guys like this live stream, and I hope you guys stay warm and sip some hot cocoa for me because I'm actually lactose intolerant. Bye, guys.